Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the Ascended Spiritual Warrior. Today's story comes from a New Zealand woman named Yasmin back in 1978. Her near-death experience occurred after a miscarriage in the hospital. If this is your first time on our channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. These videos are meant to build faith in a world that seems to be faithless and to prove that there is life on the other side. If you enjoy these videos, then please click the like, subscribe, and bell icon so you'll get notified of any new out-of-body experience and near-death experience stories we upload. For our return viewers, you know what to do. Grab a beverage, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's story. I miscarried the baby in the hospital, and though I was very sad about the event, I felt that all was meant to be. Although I've never wanted to name the divine, I would like to refer to him as the Great Presence. Two nurses came to take me up a few stairs for an internal exam. As we went up, I felt myself begin to reel backwards, and off I went round and round through space. I stopped spinning and began flying past planets and stars. I flew through the rings of Saturn, seeing massive rocks and dust particles right before my eyes. I was marveling at the astounding beauty and laughing about how no one on Earth would believe my experience. It all felt so wonderful, so exactly perfect. I was an astronaut, a fabulous free spirit of joy. I was filled with indescribable joy and love for all of creation, from the vastness of space to the smallest of all nano-expressions. Then, suddenly, I was above my body, which lay on a stretcher wearing a white hospital gown. I looked at my body and knew it wasn't the real me. It was the thing I had been caught inside, and now I was free. Oh, how I felt such happiness. The joy was all-pervading. It was the real world, not pain, suffering, loss, and all the illusionary experience that we like to get all knotted up about. Everything was becoming clear to me. Oh, and the nurses were calling my name. One was crying tears. Another was saying, "Oh my God, we've lost her." Meanwhile, I was above them thinking what silly billies they were making all that fuss, wondering why they couldn't see me and just know that all was perfectly fabulous. Then I saw a window which was open about 6 inches wide, and I thought, wow, I wonder if I can fit through there. Then instantly I was in another state. I was flying through goldness, pure, serene, and delightful goldness. Oh wow, I was held up by the serenity for the longest time. I couldn't do anything except be with it and it with me. It was inside me, it was me. It was in and with everyone and everything. It had always been in and with everything. It was and is truth, love, compassion, joy, and all. This goldness held all information. It was the one mind. It contained the creation of all of everything ever created. I felt I had experienced everything that has ever been and ever shall be. All are simultaneously occurring. There is no past or future. It all just is. There is no way to describe the immaculate beauty of this experience, though every day for the last 35 years, I wish I could find a way. Bliss is a mere descriptive word, yet does not give to you what I wish I could, but yes, bliss is close, in a way. I saw and experienced every single detail of my present life up to that moment, like watching a movie, yet starring as the main character simultaneously. This made me feel quite sad, as I had not lived my life in a state of serene joy and felt ashamed. Ashamed that I had not realized how imperative it is for one to be incredibly happy in this life, no matter the circumstances. The pain, the fear, no matter what. All our material conflicts of body and mind are quite unimportant in the state of ultimate freedom and blissful awareness to which we shall all return. I felt I had been unfaithful to the great presence and was like a divinely loving mother who I had let down. I was my own judge, yet I was the love simultaneously. I saw how all of humanity has walked with eyes cast low to the earth, not opening wide to the beauty of the one loving presence of golden peace. This peace is one in which we truly live, yet do not see. I saw how sadness overcomes those who cannot forgive themselves or others, and on their day of an awakened mind, they too shall be ashamed and slowly sink to a lower experience. I saw how in being uplifted, we could all ascend to the true joy together as a loving family of beings beyond a human life in mundaneness. I saw how there is a level of fear so ingrained in some, it's hard to look at, and yet they too can find a way through to peacefulness. I saw how things will change, yet only after massive suffering, and yet I saw too that it is possible to end suffering. I saw that I had a purpose, and that all beings have purpose. I saw we are not separate, we are the entire one. I saw that we must have all the courage possible to achieve this fabulous unity. It is highly possible. I felt and experienced all of creation as an omni-experience. There was no time involved at any level. I saw it so simple it cannot be expressed. It is best to let the mind be still, and then it may occur of itself. It was such a feeling of raised joy I was in. In the distance, a great presence appeared, which is the most ultimate of holiness, emanating extraordinary brilliance. This great presence is the heart of all of everything. We are but foolish children. I put my arms out to try and fly and saw that there were rainbows of colors. I was a rainbow being. I was made of light and color. I was overjoyed. I thought I could fly to the great presence before me and unite with the purity of all that is, was, and ever shall be. That was my heart's desire, to be at one with the great presence which they call God, and yet I dare not announce a name to that which is beyond naming. I began to fly and move closer to the beauteous sight, and began to feel the great presence pervade my very core, as if my entirety is exploding into love. Then a great, powerful voice, which seemed to echo in all directions and vibrate through to my very soul, declared, "It is not your time." Whereupon I felt such sorrow, and in my mind I was saying, "No, no, no, please don't make me go back, for I did not want to return to this earth ever again." I woke in the hospital bed 2 days later and cried in heartache that I was there on earth again. I have never felt at home here on earth. I have been alone with this and many other amazing and profound experiences for which I struggle to find anyone to which I can connect. A question I often get asked is, did you feel separated from your body? Yes, when I saw the nurses standing over my biological body, one was crying, they were stressing out because they realized the body was dead. The older one was being all-controlling and in charge, and the younger one was crying and getting very upset. I could feel their personalities and knew they were worried about getting into serious trouble. They were dropping things and rushing about, pushing alarm buttons and doing CPR on the body. I couldn't wait to leave. When I awoke 2 days later, the young nurse came to see me and told me I had died for 6 minutes and had been given more than 6 pints of blood. My arms and hands were a mass of bruises where they tried to stick the IV lines. I clearly left my body and existed outside it. Another thing I noticed was time seemed to not exist. Everything seemed to be happening at once, or time stopped or lost all meaning. No time, only universe. Reality is in the words even. Reality equals real light, simultaneous experience, constancy, nowness, a harmony beyond music, purity of creation. I was experiencing being in the now of everything. I was aware of all and everything that is, was, and ever shall be. It was a feeling of great wonder, like a child of innocence, yet ancient and fully comprehensible. I do hope my experience is of some help, and I wish I could rewrite it so I don't leave anything out, but I'm afraid that would take a long time, as there is too much to explain here. But since then, I have been living as if in a double life, for no one would believe me if I told them everything I have seen.